Hello everybody. We're reviewing angles in standard position when the terminal arm is in quadrant 1. If you recall, the terminal arm starts at the initial position, rotates through to the terminal position, stops here. We're trying to figure out the number of degrees it's passed through. 0 degrees to here. Now, if you recall, we can do that if we know a point on the terminal arm. It has an x and a y coordinate. We can find the distance from the origin to point P. The x coordinate is the same length, same number as the adjacent side. The y coordinate of point P is the same number as the opposite side. So we can find sine, cosine, and tangent of the angle in standard position. The sine value of this angle is the y coordinate of point P over the length of r. The cosine is the x coordinate of point P over r. And the tangent value of the angle is y coordinate of point P over the x coordinate of point P. R is always positive, and when point P is in the quadrant 1, the x and y coordinates are positive too. So let's go through this one here. Some angle in standard position is in quadrant 1. That's what we have represented here. Point P is at 5 and 12. We're going to start by calculating the length of r. I'll drop a line from point P to the x-axis and create a right triangle. We can calculate the length of r by putting the x-coordinate of point P, which just happens to be the length of this side, and the y-coordinate of point P into here, which just happens to be the y-coordinate, the length of the opposite side. And when we simplify that down, it works out to 13. The sine, cosine, and tangent values for this angle are, sine is y over r, 12 over 13. The cosine value is x over r, 5 over 13. And the tangent value is the y coordinate of point P over the x coordinate of point P. 12 over 5. Now you can use any of your trig functions on your calculator, the sine, cosine, and tangent value. Second function, sine, bracket, 12 divided by 3, closing bracket, and you'll find your angle in standard position. I'll wait for you to do that.